All right. All right. Hi. Hold on, I'm seeing what this looks like on my phone real quick. Interesting. Okay. Why is it dark? Because like I live in darkness. That's not true when I go outside, but anyways. It feels weird. This setup just feels weird because I'm used to looking at myself on like a phone from like a specific angle, and I don't want to watch myself on the computer because I feel like on a big screen I'm just gonna hate how I look in every angle and everything. So I'm just not gonna look at it on my computer screen. And also to get into the full shot, I had to move my computer just a little bit back, and like I had to be I'm further away from my computer than I'm used to being, so it just feels weird. And because I'm not looking at myself on my phone, I feel like I'm talking to nobody. But I'll get used to this. But I might do this sometimes on some of my just talking chill streams. Do it like this. But this type of setup would not work well for the music stuff. Because you wouldn't hear the music. So anyways, that's funny though. The small blue light is an alien. Is this all a simulation? Honestly, that would be probably in a lot of our best intentions if it was a simulation because of life. We are not doing ASMR, but this mic is capable. Your phone screen turns sideways when it'll be full screen if you turn it sideways if you're watching on your phone now. Acting like you on your first stream. I look shy, bro. I'm just tired as always. And like I said, it just feels weird, but I'll get used to it. It's all good. Whoops, sorry. Okay, if it like randomly gets dark sometimes, again, it's because of my. Oh wait, I can make it brighter. Wait, hold on. I got y'all. That should have made it better. Oh god, I look like a murderer. Okay, there we go. Anyways, how y'all doing? I mean, what do y'all want to talk about? Let's talk. Yeah, that made it. That made the lightness look better. Depending on what's on my screen, though, depends on if I pull YouTube up, it's gonna go dark. But hey, this is kind of. I'm not used to being able to use my phone while I'm on stream. Okay, cool. Already somebody sent a screenshot that I'm live. Dope. I'll just send another message just in case someone missed it. Y'all getting behind the scenes right now. Wow, I can send a message. Isn't that crazy? Okay. You hear yourself. That's why it's weird. Real sound is so much easier to be comfortable. Oh, I guess for a live stream, but I'm used to hearing myself. See, I'm used to hearing myself probably in a more singing aspect more than talking. So in a way, but I'm used to this a little bit because of also when I stream with if I stream on Twitch with Ray, then I'm using this setup. Like this is the kind of setup that I'm using. But it's easier to be used to that because I'm playing a video game, so I'm distracted. It's on Ray's Twitch. So no offense to Ray, but there's not going to be as many people watching as I'm used to having people on like Instagram. And so it's a little less pressure. and it's just kind of gaming, so it's just kind of like whatever. And I'm with Ray, so I feel like when we're with each other, we kind of feed off that, like feed off each other's energy of confidence and stuff. So yeah, but it's cool. Welcome to the JCV podcast. Honestly, your crush might visit you soon. Good luck. When will y'all stream on Twitch again? That's a question for Ray, not me. I've tried to make it happen. Don't hate on me for that. It's Ray's part. I tried to make it happen a few times. But that bitch always oh, now I'm demonetized. No, it doesn't matter. I'm not a partner yet. But yeah, that cunt he's always working or sleeping. Y'all want to hear though? Y'all want to hear? Did I tell you guys how I finessed Xbox? Okay, so if you're not familiar with gaming consoles, you have to pay an online membership to play online with people. So Xbox's membership is called Gold. I know most people know this, but in case somebody is like a complete non-gamer, because I do have some friends that literally actually knew nothing about this kind of stuff, so there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm a hacker. No, I swear I'm not. Watch, Microsoft's gonna find this video and then there's gonna be like, that motherfucker, and then they're gonna come after me. No, so basically, no, I'm gonna tell you guys what happened. So I just paid for the 1 month when I went to stream with him. During that time, I was doing a lot of Twitch streams on Call of Duty Warzone with him. So I got Gold specifically for that, but I just bought a month. I used to always, like when I was in middle school and early high school, I used to buy yearly memberships. But since I barely have any time to play video games anymore, not that I don't like video games, but I barely have time for it, and like I feel guilty even playing video games unless I'm streaming with Ray. But if I'm just doing it on my own time, I don't know, I just feel guilty playing it because I'm just like, bro, I could be being productive in like something else that's like actually for my future, when, you know, I'm just kind of wasting my time video games. I could do that once I'm successful, like, you know. So sometimes I just have that mentality where I'm just like, bro, like I should be doing this right now, like, you know, or I should be working on this, or I should be working on content for Instagram or for YouTube, or editing that, or learning this, or writing that song, or something like that. So anyways, so that's why I don't really buy memberships for Gold. But if it means that I can have a, you know, since obviously having like a online friendship or whatever and stuff like that, it sucks sometimes. I can't exactly just hang out with Ray whenever I want to. So, you know, playing games is kind of one of our ways of hanging out, like making plans to do something, and then being able to live stream and have some of you guys on there, have some of Ray's followers on there. That's pretty cool too. And it's something that Ray likes, so I'm supporting what he does too. So unlike him supporting me, you know, that's the tea. So you already know about that. So it's $10 for a month. So I paid the $10 for the month. But the thing that where they try to get you is, once you put your like card information in Xbox and then you pay like a month, you got to go log into your Microsoft account before that month is up and cancel the membership from renewing. Otherwise, it'll automatically renew and charge your card unless you go in and cancel it. So I was like, you know, $10 is worth it. You know, I'm only going to use it probably whenever I stream with Ray, but it's worth it to stream with you guys, hang out with Ray, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I did that, and I had like 2 days left, I think. And I went to go make sure I was canceled auto renew so I logged in on my computer, and I clicked, you know, and I've done this before. This isn't the first time I've done this. So I, you know, clicked cancel renew auto renew, and then it said, do you want to cancel auto renew, or do you want to cancel your existing membership for a full refund? And I was like, wait, what? So I clicked on the full refund part, and it said you have 2 days remaining on your Gold. If you cancel now, you will lose Gold immediately. but we will refund you $9.99. And I'm like, so you're telling me that I paid $10 to play for like roughly 28 days, and I have 2 days left, and you guys are gonna give me a refund? That's a no-brainer. I was like, cancel that shit. What the fuck? So I canceled it, and by the next week, it got auto deposited in my bank account. I got the $9.99 back. So I didn't even pay for anything for all those times that I was streaming with Ray. So I was pretty excited about that. $10 is $10. I know it's not a lot of money, but hey, every little bit counts. So it was pretty dope. You're gonna fight Ray. You can. You be buying the entire year PlayStation Plus. You gotta renew it each year. PlayStation 5, excited for that. Oh, Cassie, you have both? So you have a PlayStation and an Xbox? Xbox One and PlayStation 4? Or older stuff? Hey, Jenny just got here. Cool. Oops, and my screensaver. There you go. I don't know if I'm like looking at the right spot. I think I'm looking at you guys if I look like that. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's creepy if I look like that though. But I have the chat over here, and then sometimes I'm just looking at nothing. So like, it's weird streaming. I'm not used to streaming on something that has such a big screen compared to my small ass phone. I'm used to streaming on something I'm like just handling. Hey, I'm Joseph. I'm a gamer. Wrong. I used to be. I mean, I'm better than like maybe your average person, but nothing much more than that. Not by much. You gonna go buy more hummus with that $9.99? Damn, I could buy quite a few things like hummus with that. Haley just got here. Cool. You just have a PS4. What do you mean you just have a PS4? I thought. Wait, you don't have an Xbox. Oh, we were just talking about playing Warzone because of the fact that you can play. It's cross console play. I don't know why this whole time I kept thinking you have an Xbox. Okay, never mind. Damn, so that means we couldn't play anything else though. Only cross play stuff. But hey, Warzone is still fun. But yeah, so then just recently, I did go online and play with Ray on something briefly. This month, one day, it was the day after he did his overnight shift at his job that I was telling a bunch of you guys about, and it was when he woke up and I was off, I think, or no, I just got home from work and he was just waking up, whatever, something like that. And so I was like, all right, I'll buy another month to be able to stream with you and stuff like that this month. And it's basically like it was basically like I got a month for free. So I got 2 for the price of 1. So I was like, cool. But I was like, I usually only buy the month when Ray is like, all right, I'm gonna make an effort to like really stream with you and stuff like that, so that I'm not wasting my money for not, using it for why I'm buying it. So anyways, yeah, since then we haven't done anything yet because of Ray, and he wasn't up for streaming that day because he was tired, understandably so. So, and we were kind of messing around with different stuff, so we weren't playing Warzone. But yeah, I'm gonna try to push to make that happen again soon. Yo, what's up, Deny? Am I saying that right? I know who you are, though. You're the one who always brings up my dog army. Gonna be talking gaming, then sleeping the rest of the stream. Wait. Oh, I am. Oh, I thought you were saying what you were gonna do. I read that wrong. Bro, I'm already sleeping. I'm asleep right now, guys. Talking to you guys from some deep sleep place. I don't know where I was going with that. Is Ray short for something, or is it just Ray? It's just Ray. What would it be short for? Hope not. I got questions. Yeah, you can send some questions. Again, I feel like I say this every stream, but yeah, I'm pretty fucking tired from work. But we back to that 5-day a week work grind at my animal job. Ray, short for Rayism. That's a good one, Cassie. Twitch has been going nuts a bit lately. What, like glitching? Tell me your top 100 favorite things about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. 100? Is that a typo or joke? Top 100. That's a lot of things to find about Call of Duty. I don't know if the game's that good. I don't know if it's 100 things good. But I do love Modern Warfare 2. We already know how you sleep talk. That's wonderful. It's a different experience, different times though. Because y'all haven't experienced me actually getting up and walking around like a zombie, so it's all good. I swear I'm not possessed. Talking to you guys from the grave. Damn, that's deep. Rob Zombie, Raymond, Raymondo, Rachel. Oh god, I have never seen Rachel spell like that. That's funny. Bro, okay, so I don't know if that was a joke question or a serious question, but I'll give you a few things real quick. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I mean, there's not much I don't like. That's one of my favorite Call of Duties of all time. But that is my favorite. That is probably my all-time favorite multiplayer. Like just the normal multiplayer, like team deathmatch, free for all, like that kind of stuff. That's probably my favorite of that kind. Just the style of gameplay, the way it feels, this the way like the way everything moves on that game, and a lot of the guns and a lot of the perks and the kill streaks and just like what they're called. Just I don't know. To me, like when they started making more and more Call of Duties, eventually, maybe it's because I didn't play as much, but it started getting more confusing to me where I was like tired of having to learn all new perk names when half of them are the same and half of them are new, and it was just getting annoying. I was just like, bro, like for the repeat perk names, can you just keep it the same name so we know what the hell you like? It's just so annoying to then like transfer talk about that from game to game. But and then I feel like sometimes with some games they did too much with the classes, like it was almost too much customization of those different things. But I feel like Modern Warfare 2 is like, you know, it was very comprehensible. They had a lot of my favorite guns on there, and like I said, I loved how the gameplay felt. I was probably the most skilled multiplayer at that game too, so obviously that helps. But I also probably put the most time into that one. And then the story mode, the Modern Warfare trilogy together. No other Call of Duty story mode matches the Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 story modes. Those are great. But Modern Warfare 2 obviously has some of the biggest plot twists of the series and stuff like that for those of you guys that play it. And yeah, if you don't play Call of Duty or video games, then I'm really sorry if I'm boring you right now. But y'all can ask other questions and we can bring up other stuff too. So, and Special Ops is dope too. The only thing it's missing is like World at War, Black Ops 1 Zombies to be like the complete best game, like and have every best thing. Yes, Cassie, we know you love Captain Price, but that man is a savage. What is your favorite past Halloween costume? Any of the Spider-Man costumes I've ever had are dressed up in, just because of the fact that they're probably the most highest quality and more legit costumes I have. And then of my younger years, I would probably say like the skeleton zombie kind of thing, which I still have that. I wasn't like super young. I was maybe high school. I was in high school still. So it wasn't like super, I don't mean like really young. But yeah. I never could find a really cool Batman costume. Like I just don't like the ones like I when I was little, I mean I did buy stuff from like Party City and some of those kind of places, but I hate those places now. Like the costumes are so overpriced and they're shitty quality, and Yeah, you can find better things off of fucking the Wish app, honestly, for cheaper. um, but yeah, and there's this local Halloween store that's open year round that once I discovered them, things were not the same. And I don't mean just for Halloween. I just mean they have like theater stuff there. They have, just accessories, wigs, costumes, masks, like shoes, clothing. Like they have just so many different things. And it's a local business, and they're really, once I found them, bro, they are awesome. And the guy there, I don't know if he's the manager or the owner, but he knows who he recognizes me whenever I'm there and stuff. And he's always like, you could tell he's really passionate about like just like the quality of like their shit and all that kind of stuff. And I've gotten a lot of things there that I've worn for like performances and things like that also. That's where I got one of my I have a custom pair of combat boots that have like chains and stuff on it, and I got that from them. And I've gotten lots of other stuff from them too. And definitely plan to get more because they're awesome. Wait, I sleepwalk? It's only happened twice that I'm aware of in my whole life. One of the times I know I sleptwalked. The other time I was told. I don't 100% know, but with what happened and how I woke up, and Ray was the one who told me, so I believe him because it made sense. Like everything he told me about what happened made sense of where I fell asleep versus where I woke up, because I woke up in a different spot than I fell asleep. But that's only happened at least 2 times that I'm aware of. And that was not recent time. I know I'm not boring you, Cassie, because you love Call of Duty, or at least the Modern Warfare series. You have one too called Screamers. Spirit Halloween. No, I mean like, I don't know if, well, I know Spirit's a chain. Spirit is better than Party City though, for sure. But no, I don't mean, no, like this place is way better. This place shits on Spirit. This is just a one person, like, I mean, not one person. This is just like a one place kind of store. Like, it's not a chain at all. The place I'm talking about, and it's like 15-20 minutes from me. And it was even closer to where I used to live before I moved, for those of you guys that have been following me for that long. This is only like my second year. This is my second year at this current apartment. Those of you guys that have been following me for a while and remember I used to live in a different area, different neighborhood. You guys used to see the snaps of me walking Honey on my stories and stuff. But yeah, Halloween stores are fun to go to. And that's the cool thing. This place is open year round because of the fact that it's not only Halloween, it's also for like, performers and things like that and stuff, such as myself. So it's cool. Of all different kinds. G.I. Joseph. Screamers is open year round too. Cool. I've never heard of that. So that's probably, I'm guessing that's a local spot by you. That's cool though. Okay, makeup, costume. Yeah, cool. Sorry, I tuned out and then turned back in. Haha, I want to see the spooky store you're talking about. Yeah, it's a little ways from you, obviously. Favorite album from 2010? Oh god, I'm bad with the timeline of like remembering like, oh, what came out that specific year. Let me go on Google and just type in metalcore albums that came out in 2010. I know a lot of Fire Music came out in in that time though. See what pops up. Metalcore albums. I bet you Dan has a list. Oh shit. Wait, did this really all come out in 2010? Metalcore albums. Oh. Uh-oh. Cassie's gone. We lost Cassie for an hour. Let's see what this website. This website has a list. 20 best metal albums of 2010 on Loudwire. Let's see what they got on here. The Contortionist. I'm just reading I'm just looking through the 20 that they have. I'll try to pick out of these 20, even though I probably won't because I suck at this. The Contortionist. Clifford likes that band. Let's see. Daughter. I don't know them. There's a few I don't know on here. Periphery. Periphery had their self-titled album come out then. Bring Me the Horizon had There Is a Hell, Believe Me. I've seen it come out in 2010. That's right. Parkway Drive dropped an album that year. Avenged Sevenfold's Nightmare came out that year. Wait. It looks like there's a lady on your bed with the shadows. Maybe there is. Joseph, best album better be Homesick. Wait. I don't think Homesick came out in 2010. Didn't the other album come out? What Separates Me From You? But yeah, they did have an album come out in 2010. Attila's Rage came out in 2010. Black Veil Brides with Stitches Wounds. Damn, that was really a lot of fire came out. Ooh, Cassie, Bullet for My Valentine's Fever came out then. Carnifex came out with that album then. Chelsea Grin. Oh, Jenny, now I see why you asked me this question, because it's impossible to answer because there's so many good albums that fucking came out that year. Oh my lord. That's ridiculous. Damn, this is a long ass list. I found a longer list that has more stuff on it. Damn, like Moss the Flames, Memphis Mayfire, Miss May I's Monument. Oh, Mice and Men with Austin Carlisle. Pierce the Veil's Selfish Machines came out then. Silverstein. Damn, I'm still scrolling, guys. This is crazy. Under Oath. Veil of Maya. Whitechapel. Woe is me. Rest in peace. The word alive. Damn. A lot of shit. All right, let me see what y'all are saying. And I see there's some more questions too. Hold on. Oh, Creatures came out too, right? Creatures of Emotionless and White. Oh, Attila. Okay. Sorry. I skipped over. All right. So Haley's question. What is your favorite thing and least favorite thing about living in Florida? One of my least favorite things is definitely the fucking humidity. And my I don't want to say Florida as a whole. I just want to say my specific part of Florida. I feel like there's just so many people that are okay with just getting by in life, and they just accept the fact that either they're just supposed to go to college, not that they want to, they just think they have to be successful, or they just get a job, they stick with that job that they hate and complain about and bitch about all the time 24/7 and never do anything to do anything more. They just accept that that's their life, and they just go through the same cycles, and then they some of them even may have passions and dreams, and they just waste it because they don't think it's realistic, or like those kind of mindsets is what's gonna never make it realistic for you if you have that. So I feel like there's just a lot of people like that. There's just a lot of people that are just so not everyone, don't get me wrong, there's some other people that are really passionate and awesome here in my area of Florida, but I feel like there's more of the deadbeats than there is of the dream chasers. And then so that and humidity is probably on my least favorite part for Florida. What is my favorite thing? I don't know. See, I found my least favorite thing faster than I found my favorite thing of Florida, and I found two least favorite things. So that shows how I feel about where I live. So let me see. Favorite thing. I mean, my other least favorite thing, see, I'm still finding more least favorite things, is the fact that we don't really experience true season changes, and I want to see that shit and experience that. But favorite thing, I mean, the fact that I guess there's a lot of weather things. I mean, we deal with hurricanes, but there's a lot of weather things that we don't have to deal with that people up north have to deal with, such as shoveling snow and making sure you buy the right clothes during the it's just. But then again, that doesn't seem. I don't know. Since I've never been in it, so I can't really say. I don't have a favorite thing for Florida. Florida sucks. Moving on. I don't have a favorite thing about Florida. Maybe the beach. I don't. But then I don't go to the beach enough to say that either. Not anymore, at least. I used to more. I don't know. I don't plan on living here my whole life, so. What about you, Haley? What's your least favorite thing about Florida? Let's see. Great year for rap and metal 2010. Great music. Yeah. Your thoughts on dreams is in sleep related dreams and lucid dreams. Lucid dreams is when you can wait. Let me make sure, because I always mess this up. No, I don't always mess this up, but I always confuse myself. Lucid dreams is when you can take control over your dreams, right? Or when you start. Yeah, they're aware that they're dreaming. Yeah, you're aware that you're dreaming, and so you can kind of. I don't know if I have lucid dreams often or not. I feel like it's a. Okay, how do I put this? I don't know. I feel like they're normal dreams because but I feel like I'm controlling what I'm doing, but I don't. usually know I'm dreaming. I may have a couple times. I think a couple times I have, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just fuck some shit up." Uh, but that was like a long time ago. So, um, I'm not sure I understand your question though. So, like, if you if you want to, if is there something specific you want me to talk about dreams or something, then let me know. You missed Woe Is Me. They were good. It's been humid here. You guys can keep it. I don't feel it. Screw the humidity. Yeah. Joseph keep looking back at his shadow girlfriend. Yeah, I date the shadows. Same. I struggle to find a favorite thing. Yeah, honestly. Only besides the fact that my job gave me the opportunity to leave my hometown. I have new experiences, learn a lot of life lessons. That's a good point. I mean, I'm thankful that I'm not in some places that some people complain about that they live in. That's literally like nothing there. Like there's some people that tell me like they have to drive like 45 minutes just to get to a grocery store. No concerts come within even like concerts come at closest within like 4 or 5 hour distance, and there's like no music events going on there, and there's like just nothing to do. Like not saying that my area is the best for that, but it's not the worst. So it could be worse. It could be a lot better. Could be a lot worse. I've never been to Voodoo Donuts, but I've heard of that. Juice swirled my head now for lucid dreams. I still see shadows in my room. Least favorites are definitely the weather. Miss season so much. Sometimes bad drivers. Yes, Florida has a lot of stupid drivers. That's a good point. Don't get road rage that much. I'm pretty patient, understanding. Yeah, me too. My friend Destiny, on the other hand, which it's oh yeah, guys, it's Destiny's birthday today too. In case any of you guys have her on Instagram and you guys want to send her a happy birthday comment or message or something like that, feel free to. But Destiny has the most insane road rage. Oh man, my throat hurts listening to her. But yeah, once in a while, like I've gotten pissed a couple times, but for the most part, I'm pretty good. I got my emotions usually pretty good under control. Like I'll I'll probably be like, man, look at this fucking idiot, or like, wow, that fucker cut me off. But then I'm over it. Like it's like whatever. Like I'll just say something like that, and that's it. But I won't be like screaming or anything. And I don't do any crazy shit because hey, you never know what these people be having in their cars. You don't want to piss the wrong person off either. And there's no need for more hate, but at the same time, there are some people that I know deserve to be cursed out for like some of the accidents they almost cause. Because I've definitely experienced that quite a few times. I feel there's a lot more job opportunities here. Concert location is a +2 because Pittsburgh has like 2 hours from my home, so it was a journey to show sometimes. Oh well, yeah. Well, now you're in a prime city in Florida for shows for sure. Lucid is when you control your dreams, you and your surroundings. Yeah. Have you lucid dreamed or dreamt anything where it felt so real? So yeah, lucid. Okay. So lucid dreaming, not much, maybe once or twice, but they weren't like serious dreams. They were kind of just like, I don't know. I don't really remember them that clearly, honestly. But I know that they've happened probably a couple times, but it's not often that I have lucid dreams where I know I'm dreaming. But a lot of my dreams I have control over what I'm doing, at least for the most part. But I don't have control over like what obviously people and around me are doing and everything else. Dreams that have felt so real. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Not recently, but I've had hella dreams that have felt so real. I've had ones that I've woke up that not sure if that actually happened or not for like a good few minutes. Um, I've had, some dreams that were so good, but they weren't exactly reality, that when I woke up, it kind of was a nightmare that wasn't a nightmare, if that makes sense, because of the fact that it was something that I wanted that wasn't true in real life. And then I thought it was because the dream felt so real. And then you wake up and you're like, oh. So yeah. I definitely will have some future original music that will be linked to some dreams that I've had. I definitely have wrote some lyrics towards some songs that were inspired by dreams that I've had, for sure. And I've had some dreams, since you want to talk about dreams, I've had some dreams that I feel like I don't want to like make myself sound like I'm psychic or anything, because I'm not trying to say that, but I've had some dreams that I feel like have kind of foreshadowed what like the future would hold, the near future, from in my life personally, not the world. Where, and I don't mean like I saw something happen and then it happens. I don't mean it like that. I mean it more as like there were certain things in dreams that I had that were symbolic towards something positive happening in this situation or something negative happening in this situation. And like then those positive or negative things began to happen with those situations specifically within like the week or a few days. So, and it was kind of eerie. But again, I'll have a lot of um I'll definitely have some songs in the future that will be about dreams that I've had, for sure. They were definitely inspiring to bring a part of that and stuff. And yeah, both nightmare kind of dreams, emotional kind of dreams, you know. And then I've had quite a few zombie apocalypse dreams. Those are pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, little scary, but they're fun. Um, let's see. Oh, sorry. I was trying to find out where it was. What is one of the strangest dreams you've had, if it's not too personal? Strangest. I've probably had a lot of strange dreams. Some of my nightmares are strange. See, some of them I don't say the story, but just because of the fact that it's so broken up in my mind that like I can partially piece it together in my mind, but then when I go to explain it, I feel like it doesn't make any sense, and then I'm not painting a good picture. But I've had some nightmares when I was younger, since I was like always big into Superman, not Superman, fuck Superman, Batman and Spider-Man, and there was a certain Batman cartoon series that I would watch when I was younger, and there were some, I don't know if this isn't the strangest dream, but this is just one random like weird thing I can just think of randomly. That there was a couple kind of action crazy dreams I've had, slash some were just straight up nightmares of where the enemy in my dream was somebody that looked like a realistic version of like some of the villains from that specific Batman cartoon that I used to watch or whatever and stuff, but it was like in a realistic fashion, and like it was a lot scarier than like a cartoon kind of thing, like it was in real life, like, though it felt like I know for sure I had like some crazy adventure one. This one was kind of weird. But I will say, when I was younger, I thought it was a really fun dream. When I woke up, I was like, damn, that was kind of fun. I kind of want a part two. Like, it was kind of like an exciting action movie that like you want to like have a part two to. And then the sequel never comes because I never had that dream again. But okay, I don't remember exactly how it starts. Ooh, fuck me. I don't remember exactly how it starts, But hey, Charles is here. What's up, man? But oh, and Batman the animated series, yes. No, I actually am not talking about that one, but that's a good series too, of course. So that's like the most iconic. No, it's called The Batman. It's like a 2003 or 2004 series. It's a Japanese made series. So the villains look, some of them look very weird compared to the classic look. But if here, let me actually show y'all. So if you guys are familiar with Batman villains at all, you guys know who Bane is. So the guy that there, so basically in that dream, I was like elementary school when I had this. It was no, not Batman Beyonds. No, this was earlier than that. It was based off of Bane. Hey, Destiny is here, the birthday girl in the house. So it was based off of Bane, but not Bane the classic look, Bane from this cartoon series. And that big ass motherfucker was chasing me. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. Well, first off, Dan, I know that you're kind of big on this kind of stuff, so let me see if you've ever seen this before. But it was, yeah, it's a Japanese made cartoon. Yeah, it came out in 2004. It lasted for 5 seasons. I don't know if y'all ever saw. Wait, let me look. Okay, I don't know if you ever seen this specific. I don't know if it'll focus or not. Wait, let me lower the brightness. Maybe it's too bright. I don't know if y'all ever seen this Batman series before, but it's just called The Batman. Bro, but I don't care what people say. That was the coolest looking Mr. Freeze ever. Bro, Mr. Freeze looks pretty cool in that one. Bro, look at that. Come on. Why did they not make Mr. Freeze have a fucking icicle kind of helmet thing versus the versus like the classic thing sooner? Because that shit's pretty cool. That shit's tight. I can show you guys what Joker looks like. This is a trigger warning to anyone that is scared of Joker or clowns and doesn't want to see this. I'm about to show this crazy fuck just for a second. So just look away if you don't want to see it. Destiny, you've seen this before. This is this. I'm talking about the series that I showed you before. He looks fucking crazy. Okay. Oh, Dan, you have seen it and you hated it. Okay, now let me show you guys what, relating to my dream now. Let me show you guys what Bane looked like. If you guys have seen The Dark Knight Rises, it's the big buff dude Bane, but he doesn't look like hold up. I'm gonna show you guys a comparison. Okay, so like this is semi what Bane normally looks like in like comics, kind of. And now let me show you what they made him look like in this cartoon series. He looks fucking crazy. Oh yeah, like this is like Batman the animated series that Dan's talking about. That's the 90s one. Looks normal. Okay, now let me show you what he looked like in this one, in the 2004 series. What the fuck? So, imagine this looking realistic, like a real life version of this was chasing my elementary school year fucking ass in a dream. And I swear he was like double the size in the dream. So that big bitch was chasing my ass. Dang, Dan, you right. I didn't even think about that. Dan, you right. That does look like some Ben 10 type shit. Hold on. Let me scroll up and because I know I missed a lot of you guys' comments. Have you ever dreamt something over and over again like a mic stand, like a mic stand? It's so random. Or swimming in a pool? Not those things, but yes, I have had repetitive dreams before, for sure. I've had a repetitive nightmare when I was younger. It was the same exact every single time. I've Googled what some images of my dreams mean too. I find them fascinating. I have some books on it, like a dream dictionary. That's cool. I have heard about that before, and I don't know how much truth it is to the stuff online, but that does sound interesting, and I've heard about that. I'm pretty sure I've done that with a couple of friends before. Nishana said that she dreamed she died in a house. Never before in my dream, never been to before. 3 days later, you go to the funeral for my mom's friend's friend, the same house. I wasn't freaked out the whole. Really? Whoa. And you don't remember ever seeing that house prior or before that? Get a dream journal. Okay, I think that was the main ones I didn't read. I have to watch the new Joker movie still. I feel like I'm like the only person who hasn't seen it, but I want to watch it though, for sure. A couple people know that cartoon series cool. Yeah, everyone says that they're like people that are scared of clowns, they say it's because of Pennywise. How is that Bane? I know. That's funny. Dreaming blood means victory. Dreaming anything scary is good. Weddings and stuff is bad. Really? You did that? You got that from what? Researching stuff online? Well, if scary things is good, I feel like I've had my fair share, so Pennywise is terrifying. I think there are other elements in it that make it scary. Pretty sure Ronnie dreams of mic stands. Shots fired. Yeah, Destiny's scared of clowns. She's gotten better, but yeah, I don't see Pennywise as that horrifying. But I also didn't watch it as young as some of you guys did. Wait, Haley, you just watched it for the first time about 2 years ago, and that started your fear of clowns just 2 years ago? So this happened recently? I've had that happen 10 times this year where I've been in a situation before it happens in third person. No, I do not dream of breaking things. Oh, Cassie, can't be scared of clowns because I'd be scared of myself. That's funny. Holy crap! What? So Haley, you've just seen the new movies, or have you saw all of them, or just the new ones, or just like did you only watch one movie? That's crazy. Usually, I don't hear people seeing it at this age and just starting the fear. Usually it's like a fear, like most of the people that just fears in general, I feel like get instilled at young ages. You've seen the original and the first new one. So did the original scare you at all? Or was it the new one that you think did it? Or was it both? But most people I hear seen the original when they were a really little kid. And that's been not as bad as the new one. See, I watched the original It when I was like in high school. So I wasn't younger. And I did not find that movie scary at all. I mean, it's an older movie, but like I can maybe see why when you're younger and back like early 2000s, 90s and stuff like that, how maybe that could be, but I don't know. I didn't find it, and I found it kind of dragged out and a little bit boring too, honestly. But I liked the plot of it, so like I was like I want to watch the original and stuff like before the new one came out, and so I did. And then when the new one came out, I was like, it was great. But yeah, I've seen all of them. Never seen the house before. Same exact paint color, kitchen, wall designs. It was awful because I died in my dream, then go to a funeral there in real. That's crazy. You have a fear of falling? Like, so like, are you afraid of heights or just falling in general? Basically forced for an It marathon before the new one. Gotcha. Squeamish. Oh, but sorry, finishing about the dream thing. So yeah, I'm being basically chased by like overgrown that version of Bane, but like a real life version through like some town that I don't never been in. It didn't even look like Florida. Like it looked more like California, if anything, I think. And I was running and I found some like survivors. Like it looked apocalyptic almost for a while because I feel like there was no one there for a while and I just was running and running and I would just hear him like smashing buildings and like things like in the background, stuff like that, and like hearing his footsteps and he'd be yelling and growling, stuff like that. And so I was just kept running and then I found like some random survivors and stuff like that or whatever. And it's weird. This is why I brought this up for the weird dream, because they were like all people that I knew in real life, but they were like from like random parts of my life. Like they all like it wasn't like anyone connected. Like it wasn't like, like, oh, like my friends Ray and Felipe, like who like, or Clifford and Felipe, or like, Destiny and Clifford. Like it was like one person that like I knew from school, one person that was like a childhood neighborhood friend that doesn't even know that person, and then one person that went to like my church when I was a little kid. Like random things, or like a random adult that like was like a friend of my mom's, or like something like that. I don't remember the specific people like now, but I'm just saying like as examples. So it just made no sense of like the people that were in there. And then like I remember finally getting to civilization with them, and then it was like there was like a diner or something like that, and I remember running in there and then warning everyone. I'm just like, like, and then I was like telling them like, this big motherfucker's trying to kill all of us. So I like and they're like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Yeah, look outside." And then like you could see from like the distance, you could see that motherfucker just tearing buildings down. And he was screaming stuff like, "I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you." I don't remember exactly what he said, but it was scary in the dream. I'm making it sound funny, just the way I'm explaining it, because I was in elementary school, so like it's not I don't remember it that clearly. But yeah, and then in the diner they were all people that like I knew, but again from different places. Like it was so weird. But yeah, I never got killed or caught, but the dream, I think I woke up like in mid dream. But that dream, it was one of those dreams that felt like it was going on for like a long time. But I know usually the dreams feel like they're lasting longer than they actually are. But yeah, that's just a random dream story there, I guess. But I've had way better and cooler dreams than that. That was just kind of one of the weird ones for the weird dream question. But I've had other weird ones too. I just can't remember all of them off the top of my head. But if I really think about it off camera, I usually will be able to remember. Horror Nights helped you a lot with it. Yeah, I bet. Falling usually from high heights. Sometimes I cannot walk downstairs if I think about my fear. I knew some people that were afraid of heights, like even like being on the second floor of like the mall, like and looking down would like freak them out and give them like almost an anxiety or panic attack. Keep having the same dream about a certain someone. What's this mean? I've been there before. I like the word squeamish too. I don't know why, just fun to say. I forgot American Horror Story Cult didn't scare me either. Neither does Twisty. That's my next season. I yeah, for those of you guys that remember me saying that I'm like so behind in American Horror Story, like I got into it kind of late. And I watched the first couple seasons, and then remember I was telling you guys that I was in the third season with the witches. I did finish that season, so my next season is the clown one, season 4. But yeah. Someone told me when someone appears in your dreams, it means they are thinking about you, but I don't think I believe that. I think it's the opposite. Yeah, I don't believe that either, because if I had a dream for every time some people thought about me, then that means some of these people were thinking about me a lot. And some of them I would doubt. Horror dreams are great. Anything scary in the dream world becomes good in the real. I haven't heard that before, but I would definitely look into that. That's interesting. That's definitely wrong. Didn't work for you at all, Charles. Favorite American Horror Story season so far? I've only seen the 3 seasons, so it's what's the first one called? Haunted House? Is it just called Haunted House? I don't even remember. The second one is Asylum, and the third one is The Coven. It's between 2 and 3 for me. Probably The Coven, but Asylum is close. I did really enjoy Asylum also, though. I mean, they were all good. I liked all 3 seasons, don't get me wrong, but you skipped the clown one? Oh my goodness. I feel like I've heard that being said a lot by people because of the clown stuff. Hey, my friend Yo. Oh, somebody else came in. Mackenzie. That username looks really familiar, so I'm pretty sure you've been here before. I don't recognize which Instagram account you are, but I'm pretty sure you have me on YouTube and Instagram, if I'm correct. Murder House. Oh yeah, you right. Haunted House. My dumbass. So basic. Be right back. I'm not going to sleep. I know y'all gonna make jokes. I'm gonna be back in like 5 minutes, not even. But you guys can send some more questions so I have more stuff to answer. So yeah. Oh shit, Honey's bed's right there. Oops. Maybe blood is scary, like when there's a lot of it. Bathroom scene, it really makes me kind of sick. That's what a lot of people said. Ray said that freaked him out when he was Ray said that the bathroom scene of Pennywise coming out from underneath that made him Ray's not afraid of clowns, but he said when he was little that specific scene made him scared to take a shower for like a couple weeks straight when he was because he watched it when he was really little. All right, be right back. Send some more stuff. All right. Go away. There we go. Oh, not you guys. Okay. We are back. Not the birds again. Charles, you would flip shit if you saw the fucking crane that lives in my neighborhood. I don't know if you know what a crane is, but they're like tall, skinny birds, but they're pretty tall. And yeah, or not a crane. Wait, no, a heron. A heron or a crane? Wait, let me look it up. Wait, I may have mistaken it. No, it might not be a crane. Hold on. I think I mistake the crane and the herons, but still. Oh, wait, or is that the same thing? Is that just two different names for the same bird? I'm looking on Google Images. Blue crane? Oh, no, that is not what I'm talking about. Never mind. Blue heron. Yes, it's a blue heron. Okay, I don't know if you know what a blue heron is. My bad. Blue heron is what we have. We have one of them here. That's honey's arch enemy. But then when I type in normal crane, similar birds come up too. I don't know. Yeah, you know that too. Oh, yeah. So he's like probably like half my body height. He's a few feet tall. Once in a while, honey will scare him away. So you'll be on honey's side for that. Haley, please stop thinking of questions all the time that they even come when you're not trying. No, keep them coming. And I like that you have more written down, even if you don't get to all of them now, because then that gives more stuff to talk about for more streams. So it's great. Sometimes you dream related questions are out of nowhere because the conversation, yeah, builds as you listening. Exactly. You have other ones you think of randomly at like 4 a.m. when you can't sleep. I feel that. Joseph, your thoughts on manifestation and manifesting your reality. Oh, honey, you joining us? Sorry about move that. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Your thoughts on manifestation and manifesting your reality. Yeah, I think it's definitely possible. I think there's a lot of power in the mind. I think it's a lot of power in the way you think. I think that before I even knew the word manifest, like, honey, before I even knew the word manifest, I think I was kind of subconsciously manifesting before I even knew that that was a thing. Oops. And what I mean by that is the fact that I would like envision I always would like envision like certain things that I want to do. Like random times of the day, or like times of the day where like I'm just waiting on something, or if I'm in the shower, or if I'm like driving in the car, or back in school and I'd be listening to music, walking to classes in between or walking home from school. Like I'd listen to certain bands or certain songs that would make me think about certain things or whatever and stuff, or I'd picture myself performing them on the stage, or I'd picture what people I want in that crowd, or I picture the success of just certain things in life that I want to do. And I just did that just because I did that. Like I wasn't doing it for any ulterior motive, but yeah. And then one day I was like, oh, that's kind of partially manifesting, I guess. So yeah, I still have a lot to learn about it, but I think there's a lot of power in the minds in general. Do you consider yourself a good swimmer? I know you like to swim. Yeah. Yeah, I think I am. I mean, if I wasn't, then Ray would be drifting off in the Atlantic Ocean to this day right now. I saved his life. So yeah. Yeah, I would. I wouldn't say I'm like a professional or anything, but I would say I'm definitely better than an average. He knows what a crane is. Have those in your complex too. Which ones are you talking about? They look like small ostriches almost. Yeah, they're pretty tall. Between streams, she thinks of more because Haley be working even off the clock. Dedication. I appreciate. Favorite cereal? I don't think I have a favorite cereal. Like I don't eat cereal all the time. I have to be kind of in the mood for it, but when I am, like, I fucking love cereal. So it's like, honestly, like this may not be the answer that this may not be the fun answer, but like I these days with like how I eat now, I don't really get much like cereals like that you guys are gonna be thinking of, like Cocoa Pebbles or like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like I don't really eat those anymore, honestly. I don't really have a desire as much for them. I'm not saying they're bad, but I usually get more like I don't know if you guys are gonna know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys probably will, some of you guys probably won't, but um where it's more like not in the cereal section, but it's like the bags of like brands that sell like broken up granola, but it's not always broken up granola. Like there's different flavors and there's ones that have different things in it. Like there's some that are like toasted coconut and it has like chia seeds, vanilla granola, coconut flakes, like things like that. Or there's some that are like dark chocolate, hemp protein, granola. There's you guys know Nature Valley granola bars. They sell like crushed up bags of like the cinnamon ones and all that kind of stuff too. um there's all different kinds. There's some that like are like have even like chocolate chips in it or whatever and stuff, and a mixture of like, and I'll sometimes use that on top of like acai bowls I'll make, and then sometimes I'll just literally pour like a bowl of cereal. um and yeah, I prefer almond milk when I'm eating cereal. Out of all the milks, almond milk for some reason I like with cereal specifically. Um, believe in speaking things for the universe for sure. Yeah, it's stuff that I know some stuff about, but there's a lot that I still want and need to learn though. But I'm totally open to having conversations and when people that know a lot of stuff about things. In that area, I like to hear that person out and, always trying to have a growth mindset in life in general. But that's definitely one thing that there's a lot of power in the mind. Um oh, Charles doesn't know what manifesting is. Did anyone explain it, or do I need to attempt to? Let me see. Charles didn't know a word. Um Let me see what Google says. Like it's hard to explain. To me, like if I were to say it, I'll look up what Google says though. But manifest is kind of like um to really like put out there, think and in different ways of like just trying to basically like think and believe and speak out things that you want to happen so much to the point where like it just starts happening. You still have to take action towards where you want to be with what you're trying to manifest, but you want to constantly be envisioning that. You want to constantly be thinking about how possible that is and that it's going to happen. Like you're not thinking like, oh, it might happen. Like you got to be like, no, that is going to happen. Like you're constantly thinking about it, envisioning what everything will look like say of like your dream life in the future or your dream career or um just different things like that or whatever and stuff. And some different people say all different things. Some people like literally say like writing those things down, or having affirmations on affirming things and claiming things out loud. Like there's so many different things about it. I'm not gonna say I do everything, and there's a lot of stuff, like I said, I don't know about, but I know some stuff. And I'm learning more about that kind of stuff. Or some people say like even like writing something down on a piece of paper and burning it, or like I don't know, people have all different ways of putting things out or getting rid of things in the universe and stuff. But there's lots of people that swear by it. I'm not a great swimmer. I've had Haley said, I've had quite a few traumatizing experiences I learned super late in life because of high school. We'll talk about those next time we go live together. Okay, sounds good. What the fuck? Yeah, I know some people that at like in high school didn't know how to swim at all. So, yeah, and I've noticed that there's a lot of people that live up north, not all, but there's some people that live up north more so than I've thought or knew, that don't know how to swim because swimming's not as popular over there. So it's just something they never really did. But yeah, Ray didn't know how to swim when he first came here. But traumatizing experiences can definitely doesn't help. And again, the mind is strong, so that can attest to things of making things harder to get over that kind of stuff, but it's possible. And the ocean scares a lot of people, understandably so, because I mean the ocean is basically like a whole nother world, unless you're just talking about a pool though. But the ocean's crazy. You gotta respect that shit, because nature wins in the end over everything. So, oh yeah, let me see what Google says. I don't know if these definitions really are that great. Display or show a quality or feeling by one's acts or appearance. Demonstrating. No, that's not the right. That's not the right use of the word. That's a different type of manifest. That's funny. I don't see the definition. What does it mean to manifest something? Manifest is a formal way to say that something is apparent to the senses. Evident, apparent, or clear. You have strong feelings about something. These definitions suck. Manifest is the act of making something obvious or proving something. What does manifest mean spiritually? A manifestation is the public display of emotion or feeling or something theoretical that's made real. Manifestations' origins are in religion or spirituality, because if something spiritual becomes real, it is said to be a manifestation. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's why I had to look up manifestation in spirituality, because it is kind of one of those kind of things. And I do consider myself a spiritual kind of person. Not religious, spiritual. There is a difference, big difference. Granola's so good. Charles hates swimming. Damn, Charles, you hate birds. You hate swimming. That's 2 strikes, Charles. One more, you're out. No, I'm just kidding. You doggy paddle when you're too lazy to swim properly. Is swimming your favorite Is swimming your favorite outdoor activity, or what are some other ones you enjoy? No, I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I would say it's one of them. And it's not really swimming itself, it's more of being able to explore the ocean when I go snorkeling or things, which I have not done in years, but I need to. Um, but swimming is more fun, not the actual act of swimming all the time, but more of being able to explore a whole nother world, which is the ocean. Um, but other outdoor activities, I mean, you guys know I like football, and I like playing sports. I mean, football, basketball. Hell, I'll play soccer a little. I'm not as good at that, but I'm best at football and most knowledgeable about football. Basketball, I would say I'm second best at. Um, After that, I'm not as confident in my sports skills, but I could I can be okay at soccer, I guess. I'm a fast runner, so that helps me in most sports, but some sports more than others. That's what helps me be at least average usually in a lot of sports. Except for shit like volleyball. I can't play that shit to play for my life. I really can't. You fucking serve me up a volleyball, I'll hit that shit. That shit will go flying to another planet. Like um and then if you count like animal nature related stuff, because there's lots of that stuff, that's probably my favorite outdoor stuff, but it's a mix of animal nature stuff, swimming stuff, which I guess kind of does fall into the nature and animal stuff, and then like football and basketball. But there's some outdoor activities I have never done that I would want to do. I just haven't had the opportunity to, and I would love to go hiking, but I go on nature trails here sometimes. But and just adventures, just random adventures with friends in nature, like that shit's fun. And get lost. um, Makes me afraid to go swimming sometimes, but I do enjoy water slides. The ocean was your traumatizing experience. Yeah, I feel like that's most people's with swimming. Either that or drowning in a pool. There's this thing called I don't know if I'm gonna say that right. Vak Shakti. I don't know if I said that right. Used in manifestation if you lie a lot. That shuts off your Vak, and when you try to manifest, it doesn't happen as fast or at all because your words you speak are not true. Gotcha. Well, I am not. I am more of a bluntly honest person, if anything. So, yeah, that's one thing that I definitely can say. Like, I'm an honest person. If I don't want to answer something, I just won't answer it. But I won't lie about it. How can you know it's a thing? Well, that is the kind of that's kind of the thing about spirituality and stuff like that or whatever. I mean, it's kind of having faith in unknown things. And just or just having the push to just try things that may or may not be true, but you just try just to try it, It's what do you got to lose? But what do you got to gain? So if you lie a lot, you can't manifest anything good because your own words. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I get it. I just don't get how people can know manifesting exists. You love playing tennis. Oh, see, I would suck at that. You're good at the sports that I'm bad at. The law of attraction. I've heard of that. I've heard of some of those terminologies too. Yeah, I did think that the first when I first read the law of attraction, Charles, I was thinking gravitation stuff too, but I've also heard I also know what she kind of know. I don't know how to explain it, but I kind of know what she means as well. I've heard that talked about in the manifest stuff. But the immediate stuff I think about is the textbook science stuff, though. I feel you. What time is it? Ooh, 11:46. So I should probably go at midnight. 15 minutes, I'd say. Because I do work tomorrow. I don't have to be there as early, but I still got to be there at like 6:45 in the morning. So then I got to do a couple things when I get off here. Have you ever wished on a star? No, well, I don't know if I've ever seen a shooting star. Maybe once. No, I don't think so. I don't know if I've ever seen a shooting star. Now you're making me think about that though. Doesn't have to be a shooting one. No, but like I will sometimes look up at the sky and like really focus on like stuff, and I love the moon. I could like if it's like especially like a full moon or something and it's in good view. I don't know. I have some weird like connection feeling with the moon. Like it's just I can start thinking back like of just all these different flashes of all these different things that have happened in my life to like lead me to where I am today. When staring at the moon, like the moon just makes me think about life. And then like I feel like I just feel this energy that's just like I don't know how to explain it. It's just it's a cool feeling. But yeah, I really like the moon. Um and and I don't really make wishes. If anything, I pray. Like that's one thing that I think. I guess a lot of people probably don't really know. Well, a lot of people that don't know me personally don't really know whatever and stuff like that about me and stuff like that. Is that I'm a person that that has a faith in God and prays like every day. I don't mean like I'm going and kneeling down at like some altar or something like that or whatever. Like I just you can do that stuff in your head or whatever. But and sometimes that is my way of sometimes it's kind of a clash of praying slash speaking and thinking manifesting things into the universe while looking at the moon. Sometimes that's one of those examples of things like that or whatever. Um but but yeah, I love sunsets and sunrises too, but I don't know. I've always had some kind of like something with the moon. I don't know. I feel like for some people this probably sounds weird as shit. We're just like, Joseph, what the fuck's wrong with I'm probably not explaining this the best, but it's okay. I have twice really cool. Yes, same. There's an eclipse tomorrow, I think. Oh, okay. He's a werewolf. Yeah, that's just fueling your werewolf story unintentionally. Maybe basically space kind of stuff. Space is cool. It's another world too. Wishes are kind of like prayers. Gotcha. But yeah, I feel like that's something that a lot of people may not know is that I have and always have had a um strong faith in God and everything and pray. But I don't consider myself religious. I did when I was like a little kid, but that's only because I was raised in that and I wasn't thinking for myself. This kind of falls into the whole I think everyone should be able to think for themselves kind of thing that we've talked about in other streams. Is even if you've been raised one way, and you can respect that. I think that once you know, gain that consciousness to start thinking for yourself, you know, you should. regardless of, what religion you were exactly raised on and such. I'm not saying you have to switch. I'm not saying you have to abandon what you raised with. The hell? Um, but just to be open enough to hearing all sides of things. But yeah. Talk about space and moon, stars and stuff for like hours, honestly. That was definitely one of the more interesting things in school. Sunset, sunrise, and midday are the best times to pray because the energy on the earth where you are at that hour. It's okay, I guess I'm actually. Hold on, I'm like the one in here who's not keen on spirituality. It's okay. It's not everybody's. It's not, everybody has their own beliefs and different things like that. So it's all good. There may be a lot of people that feel that way here, but trust me, there's a lot of people that I know that don't feel that way at all. So, where I'm in the more minority of that in sometimes with beliefs, but that's why we all are our own selves. So, yeah, literally, you were raised going to a Catholic school all your life, but I had a teacher in high school who taught us to challenge things and stuff, and really made me think. That's cool. Sounds like one of the rare good teachers. We could always do a dual stream, talk about that kind of stuff too. I feel like we've said that about so many different topics. Haley, I hope you're keeping track of all these topics because I don't know if I'll remember all of them, but I know some of them. But yeah, I feel like again, I've spoke about it on my story. I feel like people in the world need to be able to talk about more controversial topics or more topics that typically divide people more often, as long as it's done in a respectful, open-minded, and mature way, so that you just can hear the other person's sides of things. Like, hear a perspective that may not be yours. Like, just to listen to it. Like, doesn't mean you have to follow and along with all that kind of stuff, but it's just, if you never hear anything else, how do you expect to ever learn and grow from other things and stuff like that? So again, like for a perfect example, like I could sit down with someone who has the complete opposite views as me, like views that I think is like, it's completely repulsive to me. But if they can respect me and have that respectful conversation maturely, not attacking, and just like, chill, I'm totally down to hear that person out. Like for an example, like most people would think that, like, as a vegan, like, oh, why would I I don't want to talk about meat or like things like that. Like, I've had some mature conversations with some people that don't agree with veganism at all and stuff, and I feel like I may have gave them something to think about, and and I'll hear their perspectives, and I understand where they're coming from. Not that I agree with it, but I can understand why they're saying the things they say once I put myself in their shoes, because different people are saying things from different ways. Some people are saying things out of anger. Some people are saying things out of depression. Some people are saying things because they personally experienced this. Some people are saying this because they've never personally experienced this. And some people are saying this because they were raised this way. Some people are saying this because, there's just so many different perspectives something can come from that could just change it. And it really can change everything and stuff. And yeah. But I feel like it's interesting, and because once you guys can be mature and respective, about talking about things like this with other people, then it's cool because then you get to learn all these different cool things or whatever and stuff like that. That even if it's not your beliefs, you get to like learn all these different like it's eye opening to hear from different perspectives and different belief systems and things like that. So water manifestation is awesome. I don't even know what that is. What are you manifesting while you're holding your breath underwater? Ghost stories, swimming stories. Now we can add a little faith, spiritual stuff. Sounds like a plan. What do you think is respectful, open-minded, and mature? Whenever I have a spirituality talk with Nishana, it looks like a fight. It does. And that's not always exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, because you usually say the stuff I believe in can't be true, and I say is it true. Allison's now. Love your view on God. I'm the same. Okay, cool. I didn't even dive deep into that, honestly, though. I could dive deeper on another stream about stuff like that if you guys want to hear about that. But it's funny because a lot of people don't expect that, especially listening to metal music, you know, the stereotypes. But that's why I'm saying I defy all these stereotypes because, like, between the sports, the music, my job, my spiritual views, like, I feel like I defy a lot of different stereotypes that people always try to fit me into. And I like that because I don't want to be fit into just one little small portion. And I don't think anyone really should be. Everyone just be you. Open to learning and understanding. Always striving to grow as a person yourself mentally. But be you. That's like some Percy Jackson stuff. Yeah, screw stereotypes, exactly. I mean, I like to make. I mean, there's funny jokes sometimes, but they're just jokes. There's not to be taken seriously. You're all the same on the black sheep, not looking down. You're just feeling like that. You mean like in like my live streams and stuff like that? Because Charles, if you feel that way, just because you feel that way in this group doesn't mean it's not like that in other places. Because they're, you know, like I said, like depending on what group I'm with, there's a bunch of friends I could name that probably are similar views with things like on these specific topics, and then there's other friends that I could be with where I'm the complete odd person out too. So like just depends. Just depends on who you're talking to. There's definitely people on all different sides and perspectives and spectrums of it, though, for sure. And yeah, being different's cool, like Dan said too. There's different types of water manifestation, but it means to use a body or be in a body of water and use the energy of the water with your mind. It pushes your mind power. Whoa, that's some deep shit. I haven't heard about that. It is midnight. Ooh, probably a good final question. And fire manifestation, avatar stuff. I'm not joking. Joseph, are you saying I'm not good for this group? No, of course not. No, I'm just saying that you feeling this way is, you know, doesn't mean you're going to feel this way in every single group of people or every friend you meet and stuff like that. But just because you feel like you're different than everybody else doesn't mean that that's a bad thing. So, you know, what is your favorite thing you have gained or a positive thing that has come out of this quarantine type time for you? Okay, yeah, we'll end it. We'll end it with that question. that'll be the final question for tonight. And guys, yeah, I will announce it tomorrow on my story, I believe, but like 95% sure tomorrow night I'll do a quarantine concert, just so you guys know, in my room, because Saturday night, if our curfew is lifted, then I will be going out to an event that will be supporting local musicians and Black Lives Matter at the same time. So, and some people I know are playing the show too. So that's cool. So anyways, okay, the question. Things I've gained or positive things that have come out of this whole thing, the quarantine thing, I definitely would say I feel like there's been, I mean, you guys, honestly, a lot of you guys, not, I mean, some of you guys have been here for a long time, but specifically, honestly, I feel like the people that are on the stream right now, I feel like a lot of you guys came, some of you guys have been following me for longer than that, don't get me wrong, but some of you guys I feel like got even more engaged and hardcore on my content and strongly supporting it more than ever now. And then some of you guys found me during this time. So I feel like the 47 pack has grown a lot more stronger, engaged, and having each other's back even more. And I feel like it's taking the quarantine time has taken it to another step that it wasn't at before yet, like a big positive step that's made it stronger than it was before. And I appreciate that. And I feel like I have honestly, I feel like for a while, like years ago, I used to sing like all the time at home. I would practice songs and all that stuff, and practice got me a lot better. And working a job, then when I was working two jobs, and then when I was For Those Who Fought, and we were recording an EP, and like there was just so many times that like I was just so tired and drained, and my main practice would be me singing at my friends' karaoke shows out in public, but it wouldn't be me doing, new songs that I want to try, or, you can practice more in depth at home. And I feel like this quarantine time, since I've been doing the quarantine concerts for YouTube and like things like that, I feel like it's kind of gotten me back into singing a little bit more often, not as much as I would if I wasn't working, but a little bit more than I was before, because there was times where it would be months that I honestly wouldn't practice at all, and I would just go out in public and wing it. And I can notice the difference personally, even if other people can't. I can notice the difference personally in me sounding better live when I'm practicing more often at home versus versus what I did, when I didn't practice as much. So it's gotten me back to, I feel like, a little bit more time of practicing and trying to improve my voice. It's gotten me more, it's taken the 47 pack community to another big step that we're going to keep continuing to climb higher and higher. I'm getting a lot closer to my YouTube partnership goal. I mean, hey, before I went on this stream, we were at 923 watch hours. So, let's see if we could hit that 1,000 mark after these two streams tonight and tomorrow. By next week, hopefully we can hit that 1,000, that first 1,000, and then we'll have 3 more 1,000 to go. But yeah, so a lot of stuff towards my career and dream kind of stuff, I feel like specifically, it gave me more time, before to put more passion, dedication to this kind of stuff. But there's a lot of things that I feel like obviously it ruins, but at the same time, I think that all those things are happening for a reason, for me personally and for other people and stuff too, that there'll be good things that will come out of all the bad stuff, because a lot of times when I'm sometimes at my lowest points, or sometimes when a lot of people in general, not just me, or like, shitty things happen, sometimes the greatest things come eventually. Sometimes it takes long, but eventually will come out of it, and stuff. It was just like the post, the quote that I typed out and I posted. I wrote that last night. I forgot exactly what I said, but I said something here. For those of you guys that saw it, it's kind of my feelings. But I also felt led to just share it with everybody else too, because if you guys can find any worth out of anything that I have to say, then that's awesome. Um, yeah, in some of the darkest times, do some of the most amazing things tend to rise from the ashes in the end. And I truly believe that and stuff. There's lots of times I was at my lowest lows that eventually, I was like, why? Like, why is this happening to me? I feel like we've all been there and stuff. Like, what did we do to deserve this? Like, kind of thing and stuff. Or like, it's that feeling of just like, it's never going to be the same, or just different things like that or whatever and stuff. And then there's other things that, other doors that opened and other things that rose after that or whatever and stuff. And yeah, I mean, that's how I started writing lyrics. I was in one of the darkest depressions and times in my life when I began to become like good at writing lyrics. Because for the longest time I just had nothing, I didn't know how to put it into a lyrical context without just writing sentences. And when I was at one of my most desperate and lowest depressions, that's what pushed it. That's what pushed me to it. So it was bad stuff that that I found a lot of good in. And I feel like there's a lot of that kind of stuff, happens in a lot of different areas of my life, and I feel like other people's lives as well and stuff. And some of it's learning experiences. It depends on what it is. Different topics and subjects are, different meanings and things like that, of course. And then there's some things that I feel like you don't understand there's some things you may not understand for years, like, but I feel like it'll all get a return eventually. I mean, hey, the worst dog bite I ever got at my job taught me a damn good lesson, and I am so much more aware of where my hands are when I break up fights now. So I'm thankful for that experience, honestly, because me getting the time that I had my worst dog bite, that shit taught me more than anyone ever could. And I feel like that's a good analogy to life. Sometimes, sometimes you gotta fucking, get your fucking teeth knocked in, not literally, but by life and stuff like that. And sometimes that's the greatest lesson, that you come back 20 times stronger and you knock that motherfucker's teeth out and kick him in the balls. But yeah. You came during quarantine in April, Charles? Okay, cool. Came in the virtual Pittsburgh filming Elmo. I was like, yes. Wait, Nishana, did you come on YouTube for the first time, or you filming Instagram first? Oh fuck. Now I'm never gonna live this down. Start a friendship. Hell yeah. I just got here. Oh, I didn't know that's what I needed in order to write things. I need to find ways to become depressed. I'm not saying to become depressed over it, but it has to happen naturally, though. Anyway, you can't force it. Forcing anything to write lyrics to me makes it harder. Yeah, I am about to end. That was my TV remote. Someone screen record that. Y'all can rewatch it after, so y'all can go back and screen record it anyway. So y'all good. You found me first through Insta on Stars shout out story. Oh, so you followed her? You were one of her followers first? I didn't know that. Like, were you guys online friends, or you guys just happen to follow each other? That's interesting. And I guess on my ending note, let me know is there anything positive that you think has came out for you guys personally through this quarantine time? Have you guys have you guys and I mean it could be anything. Like anything positive. And I'm talking about like let's end this on a positive note. Um Whether it's something extreme of that you learned something new, or you discovered a new passion, or you know did something you never had the you were scared to do, that you finally conquered your fear. But it also can be something small, like that you just took the necessary time you needed to like keep yourself mentally healthy, that you didn't have that time before and now you did, or anything like that, or whatever that you think came out. um Yeah, she showed me her channel before yours. Wait, Charles, you came from her too? How many people came from Star? Holy shit! I gotta thank her for this. What in the world? I didn't know. I didn't even. I never seen you guys even interact with each other, so I didn't even think. You know, I didn't even know you guys came from her thing. Yeah, we were friends on Insta, and I saw her on your story. Oh shit, that's really cool. Didn't come from Star. Nishana just showed me both. Oh, her channel. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. But yeah, let me know if you're anything positive, and don't feel ashamed if it's something small, even if you feel like it's something very insignificant but it's important to you or something or whatever and stuff. Feel free to share it. There's no dumb answers to this if it's important to you. Yes, Jenny did find me on Facebook vegan group. Finding out you existed, that's so sweet. Joining the JCV47 fam, working on music, and finally making concert vlogs. Also become more mental health aware. Definitely becoming less afraid to speak my mind more, and a lot of healthy reflection time. That's awesome, Haley. That's a great summary, and I appreciate and am happy that I can be part of the positivity that you discovered during this time. I think he's gonna need to go out in a minute. So yeah, quarantine concert should happen tomorrow, and I'll let you guys, if I post it on my story tomorrow for sure, then you guys will know. And apparently everybody other than Haley is shy to say their positive thing unless you're writing a paragraph. No, just kidding. You don't have to if you don't want to. While you guys are writing that stuff, I'm gonna take her out in the meantime. I could let this run in the meantime. So if you guys want to add some more things on for me to read when I get back, and then once I get back, I'll read that, and then I will get off finally and try to go to bed if my mind lets me stop thinking for once. So yeah, y'all can write any other things you want to talk about with positive things or life changes or anything that happened during this time. What was some good you found out of this bad? I'll be back. Now this shit's all tangled. Oops. See, it's too late. I'm breaking everything now. Just gonna put one in. Nishana said, the JCB47 fam, you and learning new stuff through Netflix. Jenny said that she's getting her bills paid off, made a bunch of great friends from all over. That's awesome. And possibly going to take that next step with someone. We will see. I see you. Joseph, you have helped me gain more subs on YouTube through the JC47 fam. You were at 38 and now you have 50. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear about that. Cool. Yeah, I know my YouTube channel has grown since too. My Instagram's stayed about the same, but I've definitely gained some new, really awesome followers like some of you guys. So, and hopefully for life. So, yeah. I'm gonna get off here, but thanks for just chilling with me, hanging out. Oh, and no one commented on it, but what did you guys think of is the audio quality sound good through this mic, and is the video quality look kind of worse than my phone, or about the same? On my phone, it actually looks about the same. Sounds great. Yeah, I would think that the sound would sound better because I'm using this. I'm actually going to be selling. This is the mic that I'm probably going to be selling to Destiny though, actually. So if she starts her podcast, she'll be using this, and then I'm going to buy a even better mic. Quality might be actually better. Really, I wouldn't think so because my built-in webcam. My computer is from like 2011, and my phone is an iPhone 8 Plus. So I would think my iPhone would have a better camera than my old computer, but cool. Quality's good. Your headphones connected to your mic. Never seen that. Yeah, I have earbuds. I can hear myself talk through this. Cool. All the qualities are good. I won't be able to do this for tomorrow's stream because of the way that I do my setup, my ghetto-ly rigged setup of a performance in my room. It just doesn't work right like this, but in the future we'll get a better setup. But for now, we're just gonna keep doing it the way we've been doing it. Also hasn't lagged once, but could be your internet deciding to work tonight. True. You have to hear your own voice. #nightmare. Yeah, it's a little weird. But it's not the first time I've done it since I've used this when I stream on Ray's things. So, but I'm definitely more used to hearing myself singing than talking. But I'm getting more used to the talking. And I've been used to hearing myself on playbacks since like 2016 when I have to make like different announcement videos about different things. But doing it live, I know, is a little bit differently in real time. Tell your shadow girlfriend a second night will do. All right, guys. Yep, it's 12:26. Pretty much stayed a half hour longer, but didn't stay till 2. I told y'all I wasn't staying on that late. Your voice sounds deeper with this mic. Maybe it's because I don't have to put as much effort into like talking loudly and projecting my voice because it's like right here versus the phone where it's not as, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I know. Haley's right. All right. I'm not even going to go to sleep right away after this, but within the next maybe half hour. So, yeah. Appreciate you guys. Love all of you guys. Take care of yourselves. and I should the fuck just commented on my. I gotta go. What the fuck did I just read on my comments? Anyways, yeah, what I just said, and hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow in the virtual pits. And we will do some more powerful songs, some heavy songs, some soft songs, all different songs. You know the drill. Good night, guys, and thank you guys for hanging out, talking, and helping me continue to grow my watch time. So yeah, the road to 1,000 by next week. Let's do it. All right, guys. How the fuck do I end this now? I forgot. I'm used to ending it on my phone. All right, and don't forget to hit thumbs up too. Like the video if you haven't, please. Thank you. Okay, there we go. All right, peace out, guys.